What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the KBR Sports YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning into today's video. If you're not subscribed, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, y'all, and make sure you hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of the future videos that come to the channel. And of course, guys, leave a like to help support the channel, and of course share this video with a friend. It always gets the word out there, spreads the love with the channel. But guys, let's jump into the topic of today's video, because one of the best parts of today's NBA is the immense talent pool we get to watch each and every night. Two of the most talented and skilled players in the history of the game just so happen to be at the same position: Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving. Both players missed most of the last season and were still top 10 in NBA jersey sales sold between January 2020 and October 2020. They're fan favorites in large parts because of their skills and enticing styles of play. The big question is, if you could only watch one of them for the rest of your life, who's more fun to watch?
Oh, here we go again.
This is a question that comes down entirely to preference for two players who do so many things similarly but different at the same time. So let's get into all of it by starting out with playmaking in Kyrie's case. Kyrie is a high-level playmaker in terms of his ability to make all the different variety of passes. He can do the bounce pass, he can do a behind-the-back pass, pass with left or right hand, all different types. While having the ability to make practically any pass, Kyrie isn't normally the primary decision maker when he's sharing the court with someone like a James Harden or LeBron James. So we normally see him in more of a scoring role, but when he does create for others, he's a damn good playmaker.
You can say that again.
Although, if I had to rate Kyrie's vision in comparison to someone like LeBron James, who's at a 9, I give Kyrie a 6.5. He makes the passes that you make in 2K that look good and get those assist numbers up, but they aren't the assists that no one sees or the assists that create an open shot rather than passing to an open shot. Understand the difference of that. It's a little different with Steph Curry though. Steph can make all the same passes that Kyrie can, and they have the same level of flash and spectacle to them, if not to a higher degree than Kyrie's passes. Steph does behind the back passes even when surrounded by defenders and they somehow find the mark. He passes with a comparable level of touch and ridiculousness that he uses on his shots. For example, this behind the back pass to Draymond Green, how many players in the same circumstance do you know that can make that pass? Steph's vision would get a rating of 7.5 because he sees most passing opportunities, but his passing prowess opens up passing opportunities that are closed to most players. Although Steph adds a different dimension to playmaking that often isn't shown in his base stats or in his highlights: his off-ball playmaking. Steph moves around without the ball so much in the Warriors' offense that he creates many scoring opportunities for his teammates without even having to be the actual passer. His gravity carries so many defenders with him and always has players panicking to make sure they have a body on him. This can result in miscommunication, which in a lot of instances means open shots for his teammates. While Kyrie plays off ball also, his movement doesn't create the same level of panic that Steph's does. Most of Kyrie's damage is done with the ball in his hands, which I personally feel Steph is better at, so for playmaking, it'll have to go to Steph. Now let's talk about handles, starting with Steph. Steph has some of the craftiest handles in the NBA today. His handle is how he's able to probe so well around the court, and when he has the ball, and keep his dribble alive through a swarming defense. The defense rarely makes Steph pick up his dribble, which is a testament to his faith in his handles. His handles are also a large part of the reason why he can create space to get off his wild shot attempts. It works vice versa as well. His shot making ability also improves his handles in a funny way too. People are so scared of his shooting ability, they go for a lot of his fakes and his hezzies to prevent getting killed by the deep bombs. Best believe your assignment is to check Steph Curry, you're in for a long night trying to stay in front of him.
Goddamn right.
However, there is a reason why people call Kyrie the ankle taker. I mean this from the bottom of my heart when I say this. There is no dribble move in the history of basketball that Kyrie Irving cannot do.
Say that again.
There is no dribble move in the history of basketball that Kyrie Irving cannot do.
That again.
He's completely ambidextrous and can do all the same dribble moves in his left hand as he can in his right. This gives him access to the entire court when he attacks, which is normally put the defense on its heels, literally. Remember when I said this in the Truth About Kyrie Irving video? No one handles the ball with more flash and style than Kyrie. Pepsi literally did an entire ad campaign starring Kyrie's alter ego, Uncle Drew, centered around his incredible ball handling ability. Just think about it when you buy tickets to go see Kyrie play. You're partially going with the expectation that he'll put someone in a spin cycle. This isn't a trackable stat to my knowledge, but I'm pretty sure Kyrie has led the NBA in ankles broken since he was drafted. Every NBA fan has YouTube Kyrie Irving in his handles at least once. I think it's safe to say this one goes to Kyrie. Now let's get into the shot making, starting with Steph. This man called Chef Curry the Human Torch and the babyface assassin, in large part because of his incredible shot making. His touch is embedded into every aspect of his game. He can hit floaters around the rim that make you feel like you're watching a circus act half the time. Don't even pretend like you haven't gone to a court and tried to do one of those Steph high arching layups, because Lord knows I have. He's also able to adjust in midair to hit some of the most acrobatic shots around the rim too, which is how he can finish so many shots among the trees. Now let's talk about the reason why he revolutionized basketball, his jump shooting. If you're trying to argue against the case that Steph Curry is the best shooter of all time, you're fighting an uphill battle, my friend. He has single-handedly hit some of the most miraculous shots that we have ever seen over the course of the last decade in the NBA. Shots that make his head coach go, no, 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 yes, 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 when he takes them. It's not only his three-point shooting either. Steph can hit shots from anywhere on the court. He's one of the 8 NBA players in NBA history to complete a 50-40-90 season, which means he shot 50% from the field, 40% from deep, and 90% from the free throw line. The season where he won his unanimous MVP, he was attempting 11 threes per game. Just ridiculous. And if you guys go look at the number of records Steph Curry holds all time in three-point makes per season, that guy's name is up there quite a few times. So now here's the thing, Kyrie has some say in this category as well. He's arguably the best below the rim finisher of all time. Kyrie's famous for all the adjustments he makes around the rim to finish layups. His layup package is one hand behind the head layup away from being an NBA street layup package, if you know what I mean. It's even more spectacular because it's not like he's an all-time athlete like Derrick Rose, who in his prime could practically float while adjusting in midair. Kyrie maximizes all variables afforded to him to increase his shot efficiency. There's practically no angle on the backboard that Kyrie can't hit a shot off of. His layups have more English on them than an English professor. Yeah, I know.
Stop it. Get some help.
But honestly though, he is a magician around the rim and can hit a lot of the same shots Steph can. While he's not as pure a jump shooter as Steph, his mid-range to three-point shooting is exceptional. Those handles come in handy when you need to create space for a jumper, in which Kyrie can do with ease. Very few things are more satisfying than watching Kyrie size up a defender before draining a bucket. So who takes this one, Steph or Kyrie? When it comes down to it, Kyrie's probably the more skilled shot maker with the variety of shots he can hit, but Steph is the better shot maker. Let's think about this. Steph revolutionized the game of basketball in this very category we're discussing. So kind of hard not to give it to him, right? So overall, who is the more fun player to watch? Drum roll, please. Steph Curry.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Most fans appreciate the spectacle of long-range shooting, and in the same way I said people pay to watch Kyrie break ankles, people pay to watch Steph hit shots. While Kyrie might be the favorite for hoopers who understand the skill all that he does requires, casual fans just want to see some crazy shots go in, and the further, the better. Nothing gets the blood flowing like seeing Steph hit a shot like this. I rest my case. Alright guys, thanks for tuning into this KBR Sports video. Of course, if you didn't subscribe at the beginning, a little hurt, but hopefully this video changed your mind and made you want to subscribe to the channel. Of course, leave a thumbs up on this video as well to show your support for the channel. Comment your thoughts, Steph or Kyrie. Who would you rather watch? It's not who's the better player, but who's more fun to watch. Make sure you guys comment your thoughts down below. I felt like that at the ending, I try to give a little bit more premise as to why the pick was Steph, because if you think about it, most people, even when people who aren't regular basketball watchers, if they watch in a basketball game, they're going to be more impressed by seeing Steph hit these freaking bombs from half court than maybe if Kyrie does this crazy English layup, because they don't realize the difficulty it takes to hit a layup like that around the rim. Whereas Steph, they're like, dude, I don't even know if I can get the ball that far. You get what I'm saying? So let me know you guys' thoughts down in the comment section below. Of course, share the video with a friend. Let's get more people into the debate, and let's see who people think is more fun to watch, Kyrie or Steph Curry. And make sure you guys comment your thoughts, and of course, join the Discord. I'm going to put the Discord link down in the description. And until next time, guys, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Kyrie maximizes all variables afforded to him to increase his shot efficiency. Damn it.